Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome back in this video. In this model, we are going to see the topic from grade 8 English. So, you all know very well from this picture itself, the name of the topic is Coming Home to Delhi. So, the coming home in the sense, when if you go anywhere or if you go for a job or if you go for a school or anywhere, after a years or after a month, when you're coming back to your home, your feeling is different. The way you are in your journey, you may think about your family, you may think about your friends and relatives who were in your hometown. So that is the thing. So the same thing, that experience, that is what, that's a kind of experience which will give you happiness. So in this lesson, the author is coming from a hill station and she is going to her hometown, that is Delhi. During her journey to her home, she is just remembering the things happen in her childhood days. So that is what given in this story, and about the culture, about the cuisines of Delhi. That is what given in this lesson. So let's see the topic name. You all know very well, that is Coming Home to Delhi, and is written by the author Madhur Jaffrey. So here, let's know something about the author. Madhur Jaffrey, CBE, is an Indian-born actress, food and travel writer, and television personality. She is recognized for bringing Indian cuisine to the Western Hemisphere with her debut cookbook, An Invitation to Indian Cooking, which was inducted into the James Beard Foundation's Cookbook Hall of Fame in 2006. So, this picture is you could see, that is Madhur Jaffrey. She is the author of this lesson. So let's learn the summary of this lesson, Coming Home to Delhi. So this is a personal essay about a writer's love for his home city, that is Delhi. It opens with the writer fondly recapturing the childhood experience of returning to the city after holidaying in hill stations. As I told you already, she is coming back to her hometown from the vacation. It is from hill station. The memory includes rituals like drinking tea at a wayside station and dropping coins into the Yamuna river for luck as the train reaches Delhi. So these are things in her childhood days. These are things happened when she is coming from hill station along with her family, along with her mother, and what her mother do. Everything was discussed in this lesson. So that is what she could remember the thing. She drink, while in her childhood she drink coffee. Oh, sorry, she drink tea in the way station, railway stations, and she will drop a coin in the Yamuna river while reaching Delhi. The city looks beautiful in early morning mist, like a Mughal miniatures painting. Delhi belongs not only to the writer but to the different lines of invaders who rules it from time to time, enriching it with their architecture and cuisine. So she's telling about the Delhi is not only for the writers who are all writing about Delhi, about their hometown. It is not only for them, it is also for the emperors who ruled Delhi before, from ancient days, in days, who are the rulers who rule the country. That is also they're talking about. And it shows Delhi means the architecture and the cuisine, I mean the food they are taking, everything about their tradition and culture. That is what she is trying to tell. Then the most long lasting of these is the culture of the Mughals. So finally it is about the Mughals culture. What they are following there is about Mughals culture. The rest of the essay is a description of the lifestyle in the writer's ancestral home of his grandfather. So the story starts with, this lesson begins with this about Delhi's culture and everything about the Mughal emperors, the monuments, and everything about their tradition and culture. But next part, the second part of the lesson is about author's childhood days and how she spent her childhood. Spend her life, childhood life in her ancestral home, in her grandfather's house. That is what given. The general impression is one of strong familial ties that hold a joint family together, though the setup was patriarchal as was typical during those days. The women of the household enjoy the freedom to play tennis through on private. The extended family went out on picnics to ancient monuments in Delhi, during which the grandfather told the grandchildren about the greatness of their city, connecting them to heritage. So, she's also telling about during her childhood days. In ancient periods, women were not allowed to study, and they weren't allowed to go to play in public places. Okay, so she's also talking about that, the restrictions for the women, and she's talking about her grandfather. While in her childhood days, she could hear the stories from her grandfather. That is what they're telling. And they were in a joint family, and how they spend their uh, childhood life in a happy way. That is what she told in this lesson. And then the extended family went out on the picnics to ancient monuments in Delhi, during which the grandfather told her grandchildren about the greatness of the city, connecting them to the heritage. Which means, in her childhood, her grandfather take them to the monuments of Delhi, and he was also explaining those the history of Delhi and the heritage of Delhi. That is what given. And then the author also remembers food that was laid out at such times of family togetherness, and says that the daily menu of the local people has not changed much since then. And she's also talking about the food culture about Delhi, since from our childhood the same culture is following now till now, and Delhi people are following the same food culture. That is what she's trying to tell. And this is how the story ends, about the culture, about her childhood life experience, and about the heritage of Delhi. This is how the story ends.